Here we will discuss refraction through a prism of small angle and for small angle of incidence. See, this diagram is the refraction through prism. Here this angle is the angle of incidence, this one is the angle of emergence, and this angle is the angle of deviation D. Here this one is the angle of prism, and we know that here is angle of refraction for the first surface AB. So here is angle of refraction for the first surface AB, that is R1, and this one is angle of refraction for the angle of incidence for the second surface SC. So this is R2. So again we have already derived these formulas, that R1 plus R2 is equal to A. Again I plus E is equal to A plus D. Again for the refraction at the first surface, that is mu is equal to sine I divided by sine R1, and for refraction at the second surface SC, we know that for this second surface, first medium is this prism medium and the second medium is air medium, and we know that the refractive index of prism is mu. So for the refraction at the surface face SC, see, we know that according to Snell's law, mu2 by mu1 is equal to sin I by sin r. So for this refraction at face SC, the second medium is air, so this will be 1, mu2 is 1, divided by first medium is prism, so 1 by mu is equal to, and here the angle of incidence is R2 and angle of refraction is equal to the angle of emergence, that is E. So these are the different formulas we will use for this derivation. So let us write. Suppose a prism of very small refracting angle A. So here the refracting angle A is very small. Let a ray of light, also we have considered that the angle of incidence is also very small angle. So let a ray of light is incident at a small angle I on the prism as this angle I is small, also the angle of prism is small, so all other angles like R1, R2 and E also will be very small. Then angles R1, R2 and E will also be small. So for refraction at face AB, applying Snell's law, for refraction at face AB, applying Snell's law, see, according to Snell's law, mu2 divided by mu1 is equal to sin I divided by sin R. And for this case, mu2 is the refractive index of the prism, which is mu, and mu1 is the refractive index of AR, which is 1, is equal to sine of angle of incidence. And for the refraction at the face AB, angle of refraction is R1. But we know that for small angles, sin I, but sin I is nearly equal to I, and sin R1 is nearly equal to R1. Why? Because I and R1 are small angles. So this implies mu is equal to I divided by R1. This implies I is equal to mu R1. So let us write this as equation number 1. Again, for the refraction at the second phase, for refraction at phase AC, again applying Snell's law, that is mu2 by mu1 is equal to sin I divided by sin R. But for this second refraction or refraction at the face AC, the second medium is AR medium, so having refractive index 1, and the first medium is this prism medium having refractive index mu. Here the angle of incidence is equal to R2, so sin R2 divided by, here the angle of emergence, angle of refraction is equal to the angle of emergence, that is sin E. Again sin R2 is nearly equal to R2 and sin E is equal to E. So put all this happens because angles are very small angles. So this implies 1 by mu is equal to R2 divided by E. This implies E is equal to mu R2. So let us write this as equation number 2. This is the equation number 2. Now from this above equation, we know that I plus E is equal to A plus D. Okay, so putting these values of E and I in the equation, the above equation, I plus E is equal to A plus D. So we know that I plus E is equal to A plus D. This implies, let us replace this I and E by equation 1 and 2. So from equation 1 we know that I is equal to mu R1, and from equation 2 we know that E is equal to mu R2 is equal to A plus D. This implies mu R1 plus R2 is equal to A plus D. This implies mu, again we know that R1 plus R2 is equal to A. So mu A is equal to A plus D. This implies D is equal to mu A minus A, or D is equal to mu minus 1 A. So this is the required equation relating angle of deviation, refractive index of the prism and the angle of prism. Here see, for a small angle of incidence, angle of deviation does not depend upon the angle of incidence. It only depends upon the refractive index of the material of prism and the angle of prism. So we have to remember this formula. D is equal to mu minus 1 into A. Now let us solve a numerical. So here is a numerical. A prism of 6 degree angle gives a deviation of 3 degree. What is the refractive index of the material of prism? See, in this question, angle of prism is given, that is A is equal to 6 degree. Also angle of deviation is given, that is D is equal to 3 degree. As this angle of prism is a small angle and angle of deviation also is a small angle, so we will apply this formula. D is equal to mu minus 1 into A to find the value of refractive index mu. So let us put all these values in this. This implies mu minus 1 is equal to D by A. This implies mu is equal to D divided by A plus 1. So this is equal to, here D is equal to 3, A is equal to 6 plus 1. So 3 by 6 is 1 by 2 plus 1.